All right, welcome to step 3 of Social Studies Summer School. Step 1 was you working through the textbook, and we shared with you some questions and their answer keys, and that was to give you a holistic big picture approach. Step 2 is to watch those Williams social videos. She does a great job telling you about, rather than the big picture, now she narrows it down to individual concepts, and now we're moving on to step 3. So step 3, I'm going to guide you through the digital textbook. Each part of the digital textbook has been broken down into different lessons. Today is lesson 1, and we're going to be looking at that together. After you're done step 3, listening to me, then step 4 will be you going back through that lesson in the digital textbook and following up on some of the links and re-examining some of the concepts that I introduced. And then step 5 is our hangout. So you will be exposed to these concepts 5 times. And the theory is that, in repetition, there will be mastering of learning. So we're hoping that this works out for you. So this is our digital textbook. It was shared out with you about a month ago, and let's take a look at it. So as you can see when we look through the digital textbook, today we are going to be looking at lessons 1 and 2, and there's links to the Williams videos there as well. And there's also links to where in the physical textbook we'll be discussing. So even though I'm hoping you've already covered the physical textbook, I have the links there so that you know where to go back to for an additional resource. So as you scroll through, the exam dates are here as well. Some days have more links than others, so you might always want to work ahead and be looking at those Williams social videos before you get to that date, especially if that date's a busy day for you in terms of other things happening. Any dates in red, that's where we have our in-house exams. And when I say in-house, I don't mean at WCHS, because obviously the school is closed because of COVID. But I will be pushing out those exams to you. And then the diploma exams in blue there on the 5th and the 11th are going to be here at WCHS. And as you can see, the weightings there are assigned as well. Now we have the links to the actual lessons. And we have lesson 1 and 2 that we're going to do today. And as you can see, there's a whole whack of lessons. You can always look ahead in terms of the lessons themselves too, and be looking at what things I'll be pushing out at you. And here's those textbook questions and the keys to them as well. And again, I'm giving you the keys because they're not for marks, but I'm giving you the keys to the questions so that when you work through the textbook, you're getting immediate feedback. So you can tell, to what extent you understand things. And then there's some other resources there as well. Here's what our typical day will look like. Based upon feedback, I asked you guys what works for you. It looks like most of you are quite busy in the mornings, so I'm going to spend the mornings recording these for you, and then you can spend the mornings watching these, and then we'll have a 12:30 hangout, and then after the 12:30 hangout, we can be available. I can be available for office hours until 3 o'clock, meaning this is when you might ask questions and answers through email. Right now, you're working on an essay, and you may want to send out that essay to me and say, can you scrub this essay for me? Yeah, so that's our little guide to the digital textbook, and that's an introduction to our course. Lots of people were asking that question about, hey, Mr. McBride, when's the diploma exams? Once again, all important dates are on here. The diplomas are August the 5th and the 11th. So that's an introduction to our course. Next video is going to be us jumping actually into the content. And there it is. Attempt number 1 at recording my self-talk. Control end. Hey, where's the end button? Anybody know where that end button is? That's not it. This is where you get to, laugh at me as I struggle to see how to stop recording. No, that's not it. I don't see an end button on this keyboard. Alrighty then. Oh, there it is.